Look at your arm. Those tiny little hairs? That's it. That's all that's left. Every monkey, every ape, every mammal around you is wearing a full winter coat. You aren't. Congratulations, you are naked in a world that wants to eat you. It's dawn, about 2 million years ago, and the air has teeth. The ground beneath you isn't a mattress, it's packed earth, cold and hard and gritty with small stones. You can smell dry grass and distant smoke and something else, something musky, alive. You are shivering, and not a little shiver. That deep, bone-rattling shake you get when your body is burning calories just to stay alive. Look around, everything has fur. The hyenas slinking back from a night hunt, thick coats matted with blood. The baboons in the acacia trees puffed up against the cold. Even the lions, especially the lions. You are the only thing out here that is completely stupidly naked. Forget everything movies taught you. We didn't lose fur to look human. We lost it to survive. But it makes zero sense. Why throw away your coat? Which raises a fascinating question. The first thing most people imagine about losing fur is that it was supposed to help us stay warm. Actually, it's the exact opposite. Fur is warmth. In a world that swung between blistering savanna heat and ice age winters, throwing away your natural coat is suicide. It's like throwing away your house because you're worried about paying rent. It makes zero sense. If evolution is about keeping what helps you survive, why would we trade away the one thing that kept every other mammal alive through the night? Think about it for a second. Every mammal that matters out here has the same solution. Cold? Grow more fur. Hot? Shed a little. Find shade, pant. We did the most insane thing possible. We threw the coat away permanently. We became the ape that decided to face an ice age in its skin. So what did we get in return that was worth freezing for? What could possibly be so valuable that it was worth becoming the only naked primate on the planet? Let's go. We traded our coat for something no other primate has. We traded it to become an engine. A sweat engine. Run your hand over your forehead. You have 2 to 4 million sweat glands. A chimp has almost none. Fur traps heat. Sweat needs bare skin to evaporate and steal heat from your blood. With fur, you cook from inside. And evolution made that brutal bargain for one reason, to let us run. Not fast. We are embarrassingly slow. A rabbit can outsprint you. A warthog can outsprint you. But you can do something no rabbit, no lion, no hyena can do. You can run in the middle of the day, under a murderous African sun when every other predator is lying broken in the shade, tongue out, eyes closed, completely defeated by heat. That is our superpower, not speed. Stubbornness, because this is how we used to hunt. We didn't need spears at first. We didn't need traps. We just needed to not stop. Imagine an antelope. It's built like a sports car. Fast, efficient, beautiful coat shining in the light. It sees you and it bolts. It sprints away and you look like an idiot jogging behind it, naked and sweaty and slow. But you keep the line. You follow the prints in the dust. 10 minutes later, you find it again, standing under a thorn tree, sides heaving, trying to dump all that heat it just generated. Its fur is trapping it inside. Its body temperature is skyrocketing. It has to stop. You don't. Your naked skin is glistening. The wind hits it and all that sweat vanishes and you get cold even while running. So you jog after it again and again for hours. Under the midday sun that kills everything else, you are not chasing it to catch it. You are chasing it until it can't run anymore. Until its legs shake, until it stands there, too hot to move, looking at you like you are a monster that doesn't understand how the savannah is supposed to work. We became persistence hunters, the animal that hunts you by being too stubborn to overheat. Fur was a liability at noon. It had to go. We became the best long-distance runners on the planet, but only if we did it completely naked and completely sweaty. But here's the question. If that was it, why are we still so hairless even where we don't need to sweat? And why did we stay naked when the sun went down? Let's go. Fur is also a hotel for ticks and lice. Lose the fur, lose the parasites, and you can finally see each other. Blush, fever, fear, fur hides it. Naked skin broadcasts it. That blush that betrays you only exists because we got naked. Goosebumps are you trying to puff up fur you don't have. The sun drops. That same naked skin that saved you at noon is trying to kill you at night. One naked human alone on the savannah at night is dead. So what do? You steal. You look at that lion with its beautiful, thick, warm coat, and you realize its fur would keep you alive. You look at a dead antelope, and you don't just see food, you see a jacket. The first clothes weren't fashion. They weren't style. They were prosthetic fur. You take the hide, still warm, and you scrape it clean with a sharp flake of stone. It stinks. It's stiff. But when you throw it over your shoulders, your shivering stops for the first time all day. Fire became our second fur. Not because it's cozy, not because it looks cool, because without it, your naked children die in the night. A circle of heat you could huddle inside. Every shelter you ever built, every cave you ever crept into, Every hut made of branches and grass was just a replacement for the thick coat you no longer had. This is the part no one tells you. We didn't invent fire and clothes and houses because we were so smart. We invented them because we had to. Because we were cold. Every blanket, heater, and winter coat you own is still a debt payment for the coat we lost to run. Which raises one last fascinating question. If one naked human dies so easily, how did any of us make it at all? Somewhere out there, in the dark beyond your little fire, something with fur is waking up hungry. You can hear it. That low cough of a leopard, the whoop of a hyena carrying for miles. If you were alone, you'd be food. It's that simple. But you are not alone. You make it back to the little hollow where the thorn branches are stacked in a rough circle. The fire is low, orange, and nervous in the wind. Someone throws dry grass on it and it flares. Listen to the camp. Not complete silence, natural silence. Breathing, a baby whimpering against its mother's chest. Someone feeding the fire, someone else scraping a hide, that soft, rhythmic shh. One human is vulnerable. 20 humans become something entirely different. We traded fur for each other. That jacket isn't just warm because it's thick. It's warm because someone else helped you make it. That fire doesn't just give light, it gives you permission to sleep while someone else stays awake for you. We traded warmth for endurance, and the second we did, we could never survive alone again. Our biology stopped being about the individual and started being about the tribe. So tonight, when you pull a blanket over yourself, remember what it really is. It's not just fabric from a store, it's borrowed fur. That hoodie in your closet, that heater humming on your wall, that little campfire video you love to stare at late at night on YouTube, they are all the same thing. For over 1 million years, we've been trying to pay back the coat we lost in order to run. And we never stopped.